Blessings come
down. I need a blessing right now. Hallelujah,
down.
hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. I'm a winner, yep, hallelujah. Praise goes up and the blessings come down my way.
Hey, guess what? It's
What's on?
Tuesday and it is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. No, it's not Thursday at 11. It is Tuesday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And I have had a wonderful couple weeks. Kind of crazy. Y'all got mad pre-records. It's just because I had to get myself together and get everything together. I'm here chilling with my mom today. I'm outside. It's beautiful, except for these bees. But today I have my
Yeah.
baby boy's on again. My baby boy's on again. He's on by himself. We're gonna get into some stuff all about him. It's all about you today, Namumba Santos.
Mm.
How you doing, baby boy?
I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing pretty well. It's been a long time since we got to see each other.
I
Ever since the
miss
Juneteenth event.
you. I miss your face. I miss
Yeah,
your
me too.
face. That picture that I have that I sent you for the last show that we had to reschedule is all. I mean, like that picture is everything to me. It's just perfect.
Mm.
It's your whole energy. So that's one of the reasons why I used that picture. Where was that picture from anyway? Before we get into it,
The um the one that we used
with
for
the
the last.
background, you were at a concert. Concert. It looks like you were at a
Yeah,
concert.
I was at a
If
concert.
you didn't
I
see
was
it.
at a. It depends. I do a lot of concerts. I'm trying to think. I think it was the one where I had like what
It's good when you
was
can't
I
figure
an
out which
injury?
concert. These bees are crazy out here, so you're gonna see me going on. Like the bees are like. Go ahead.
Yeah, but it was definitely in Philly though. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it was in
I
Philadelphia.
know it was. I know it was. I'm sure it was. So
Yeah.
this one is about you. It's your time, and I really want you to take the time, explain to people who you are. Your roots are here in New Haven, where you are, what you're doing at Temple, and where you see yourself going. Because I already know where you're going, because I already have an idea of it. But we got a lot of stuff that we got to do, and I can't wait to put you in the forefront.
Mm. Yeah. So I would say like, well, for starters, my name is Namumba Santos. My artist name is MUMBAA on all platforms, or you can find me 13 Mumba on Instagram. But I'm an artist and producer and create. I'm just a creator of all kinds, but mainly a performer. And like I've been recently working with Kids Next Door at Temple University. That's the organization that we founded at Temple University, me and Mike. And like we just did a basketball tournament actually like on Saturday where we had the community members and then the Temple students playing on the same teams. But then like we also targeted like getting the youth out there. So we had like youth teams as well. Um my dad's friend Toddy, shout out Toddy, he's one of the coaches out there. He had brought
Yeah,
like some of
shout
his
out, shout
team
out,
over. Right. He
shout
brought some
out.
of his teammates out there and we had a really good time and we also had a halftime show for the artists. So it was really nice. It was really a nice event that happened. That's our second annual basketball tournament now. But yeah,
I need to get there. I need to get there. So you gotta get me on the calendar. Let me know what's going on so I could be there. Maybe help host or something. I really want to support.
oh, you meet it. You meet it.
I'm
Hey,
sorry,
nah,
I'm fighting with my computer today. I don't
I
even
know
realize
you
that I
good.
used it myself. I don't know how I did that, but yeah,
Huh?
I'm looking forward to it. You got to get me on the calendar. I
Oh yeah,
I
definitely.
need to
We
see
gonna have
that
a lot.
yeah. I need the calendar. I need to know what's going on and let you know when I'm coming so you can be prepared.
Right,
Um, because I need to get back there to Philly. I was gonna come on the 4th, but it didn't happen. Everything happens the way it's supposed to.
right.
So
Everything
I'm
happens
looking
the way
forward
it's
to.
supposed.
I like the winter. I like the winter months. I already did the summer there. I like the winter months though. I don't
Yeah,
mind traveling in the winter, but
I
I
like the
really
heat, but yeah, I do understand that. I do understand.
listen. I did the heat. I did the heat last year.
Right, right,
That's
right.
why you didn't get a chance to see me because I was so I was out there for hours at a time. But this time I want to come and hang out with you guys and definitely get involved with your concerts and your music and things like that more
Hmm.
so than I have been. And shout out to the rest of my munchkins that are there. You
Mm,
taking the lead. I'm so just excited about the fact that you're believers. That right there is number two, besides the fact that God first brought you to me, and then you're believers, and then all the
Right,
work that you do, even if it's outside of just being a believer, just being able to bring that type of energy to people your age. How old are you
right.
again?
22.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
people realize that. You look like you're 17, but
Oh yeah, yeah.
you look
No,
like you're
I don't know. I
17.
think we just age. I think my family ages slow. Like we just like I don't know, because my
Well,
grand
listen, your dad looks like he's like 30 something, if that, maybe 20 something too. So
that's
I'm like, okay, you
crazy.
guys are y'all are young. Y'all are young. It's
Yeah.
all about the heart. It's all about the heart. So what
Right.
are we doing for the next let's finish out this year. What does the end of this year look for you before we get into the next few years?
Well, the end of this year, like, it's really finishing projects. I have a big music video that's supposed to be dropping soon, and I have
Music
um
video.
a movie that's based off of my EP. But I have to just get those projects. We just trying to get those projects done with all this, like everything that's going on. It's like so much going on. People are in school. I'm also like teaching the class on music, so we're just getting like all my projects done. But also like based off of what you were just saying too about like the community that we were doing, like when we met for Juneteenth, I want to like work with the people, with all the artists that we met together there as well, and see if
Mhm.
we could get something going on back in New Haven. Like I want to come back soon to New Haven just to like plan things for the coming year. I think that we can definitely do that
You
because
just
I
have
want
to
to.
want to because you're going to.
Yeah, no, we're gonna do that. Yeah, basically. Yeah, like it's in
Yeah.
my desire, but
Yeah.
this is like something that's gonna be
It's
happening in
already
the future
done
though.
anyway. It's already done.
Yeah, this is something that's gonna be
Yeah. So
happening
I just
like
sent you the live link for people that don't know where the link is exactly. I sent the live link on my page, so you guys will see it on MarceyLynn once again on Facebook and Instagram, and then I'm sending it to you as also in Namumba. So sometimes people ask while
okay.
we're on, they'll send me the text and go, "Well, where do I watch it right now?" And I'll go, "Guess where?"
Oh
So
yeah, because
now I
I
have the
post that on my
opportunity.
story right now.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
because
go.
without Harry, I don't know what I do because half the time he's like, "I told you already like 20 times, but I'm telling you again." He gives me that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you again.
Oh
So
yeah, thank you
now,
for that.
so hooking up with the kids that we had for Juneteenth,
Right,
education kids as well. Getting to education, just working with your cousin, Dr. Hanan, and then,
right,
just teaching kids the things that you're learning. I know, we're abrasive teachers, and I know it's hard for some of y'all because y'all have been kind of, I call it coddled. You've been a little coddled, but we're abrasive teachers. So you have to understand that we do it in love, even though it can be a little abrupt.
right,
But we do it in love. We do it in love. We don't do it out of disrespect. We do it out of a place where we know you can do better. So we're kind of yelling at you to do better because we know you can.
right. Now I appreciate.
So
I really do
that's what
appreciate that. Like I really do appreciate
it takes. It
all the
takes. Listen, we
experiences.
had that conversation. You have a hard time with things.
Shoot, I think it's lagging.
So she's frozen. So if you want
Yeah, I
to,
was about to just check. I was just about to ask you. Wait, is it
yeah,
frozen
you
again?
you could talk about your what you say, a video. You have a video coming or something.
Yeah, I was just about to click. I was just about to because we're live right now.
Yeah,
I
we're
What
live. We're
happened?
live.
What just happened?
was just about
Am
to
I
take
here?
over the John. Yeah, no, you're here now. You're here now. Yeah, you're here now. I can
I'm
see
like,
you.
what just happened?
Next time that happens, I'm gonna say something to smoothly transition it so that like when you come back, it's like you never left. Because like right now, I was just waiting
Yeah,
to see. Wait, is he frozen or am I frozen? But
I
okay,
saw that. You guys were frozen, but I was the one frozen on your end, right? I don't know what that was.
yeah,
I don't know what that
yeah.
was. And I'm on
But
a very, very, very secure internet connection.
but yeah, like because that would be good. That's one of my goals. So like work with
Mhm.
the people that we did like that where we did the show with, and then do something big in New Haven. But one of my goals, like my main ultimate goal with the music, is really to start a label, especially in Philadelphia, because like they don't have the infrastructure like to support the artists. And then like I want to like build a label that's like pushing the music that's positive or like that's truthful to the community to where like you can support yourself as an artist there or like anybody in the
Yeah, were
industry
you like own
in
the
that
rights to
location.
things? Yeah.
Yeah, and then bring it everywhere, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, you know what? That's the thing. It's like you create a trademark, a logo, a patent, and you could take it anywhere.
Hmm.
So what you have to think about is creating the people that are in those spaces that are like-minded that can do it so you can sustain it. You know, because
Right.
trying to sustain multiple places at the same time is usually a downfall for us because we want people to do things exactly like us. But having
But
somebody you
that's not
trust to be
how.
able to do that,
Right.
just let them go. Somebody you could just let go and know that they're going to do what they need to do properly
Yeah.
with your
And it might be
with
different
your
than like it might be slightly different than your vision, but like you know that they're gonna do what they gotta do to like keep it alive though.
exactly. It's important to keep it alive. It's important.
Right.
So let's talk about this time next year. So this time next year will be after Juneteenth, after Kwanzaa, after everything we have planned. So this time next year, what are we looking at? Because you getting to the end there over there up Temple, right?
Yeah. Yeah. That's wow. That's crazy. That's when I'll be finishing up school. Because I had to
Yeah,
take a break.
right.
I had to take a break right now with
Yeah.
school for financials. But like that's when I'll be back, like finishing up school. So like that's gonna be crazy. But at that time though, that's gonna be a period of time when I'm already have like certain LLCs established for certain businesses that I have, like my producing and like video making when I do that. So I have that pretty much established, and like I feel like I'm gonna be at a different level in my artistry. Like a lot of projects that I have right now that I've been planning since this beginning of this year are like already in the process of finishing and being released. So like now it's like I could just see. I don't know. I could just see things like
The
flowing. It's
video.
crazy.
So you must multiple video.
Yeah.
You see concert venues.
You said what about concert venues?
I see concerts. I see like concerts at different rec centers and concerts
Oh
at
yeah,
different outdoors. I just see that like next summer is just going to be like this outdoor festival type thing for you, and people are going to be looking for you to be at their festivals. You know,
I
even
could
like
see
New
that.
York,
Yeah.
Brooklyn, on those stages there
I
because
could see that.
of everything that we're going through in this world. Just having that difference, that same hook love, but the difference of it being somebody local. You know what I mean? So I mean that's
Right.
what I see. You know, I am very proud of everything that you've done, since meeting and we've been hanging out, quite a bit. And I'm always there. I'm always that phone call away. But, let's get back into what do you plan on? What's your plans for bringing back to New Haven? What are we bringing back to New Haven? Say, look, I went to Temple, I did this, but I'm bringing back home. Think.
My bad. I didn't want to cut you off. I thought you was about to.
No, 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 no.
Okay, so nah, so like the same things that we're doing in Connecticut. Like when we come back to New Haven, it's like more. It's like a lot of people that I knew in New Haven because I grew up here. But like a lot of people have like the same kind of ideas. So what I'm thinking is bringing people together to like accomplish that. So if like say like there was like a sub branch of the Kids Next Dorm thing I'm doing over there and part of over here to New Haven, and like say
Hmm.
we did events to help artists grow, like that's something that we can do there, or we can make something new entirely. Like I don't want to like I don't want to be the type to always hold on to something when there's a whole opportunity here that maybe people may see. So like it's kind of like playing my cards right in a sense. But nah, I would do that though. Like definitely branch it over and bring it over and see how that would work out. But definitely like bringing the people together that's over there so that we can create something like in New Haven as
Yes.
well. Like definitely
Yes.
doing that because so many people that have these like ideas of making something happen here. But like we could easily make like a infrastructure in New Haven as well that like that gets artists like seen and like creates events for them, creates a movement around the area. Because
Hmm.
right now, like the same thing that's happening in Philly, like with the kids, like in the violence. Like
Yes.
when I went to Connecticut, I'm like seeing the same thing. I'm like, oh shoot. So yeah,
So
they
this is what's
like
going on. This is what's really
yeah, we
happening.
definitely need that. Like we definitely need to see like the young adults moving in a certain way that influences the youth to not misbehave, or like
Absolutely
understand
positively.
what's really cool and what's not cool. Like you know,
Hmm. Absolutely positively. You know,
Yeah.
and you know what?
But as long as I'm like, my bad, I'll cut you off.
No.
Like as
Say
long as
it.
I'm moving in that pop, like in that vibration though, like in myself, like when I go over there, it's already gonna happen. Like I already know it's just gonna happen anyway. Like if it's like K and D or if it's like a new thing that pops off, like it's already gonna happen. I just have to go over to New Haven and see what's, you know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure I'm like there consistently and traveling around consistently, you know?
Yeah. Well, you know what? The thing about it is that the way you don't forget about home is you always mention it wherever you are.
All right.
So that's what it is. You know, I know my lineage is this, but I'm from here, and you know, just letting people know who you are. Like that's why I always ask that question first, like, who are you? And let you. The main reason why I reverse interview. I mean, you kids with the Chat GBT and what's that other one? There's another Jasper AI or something now
It's
with these
crazy. I
questions.
didn't know it was another
I
AI.
was like, there's a whole bunch of them. You know, Chat
Yeah.
GBT,
I mean, yeah,
Jasper
it's a
AI,
whole bunch of AI.
Bob
I didn't know it
AI.
was another one like ChatGPT
There's
though.
a lot of them. You know, I like cursive. Cursive is something different, but it's expensive. So
Mm.
let's see. So you got the video coming out. When's that coming out? You going to be shooting it soon?
This is supposed to be no, it's shot and all that. It's just being edited. It's just
Oh,
like I edit too, like a lot. I edit for other people. Like I just created a music video
you know
for
you
my
edit.
uncle.
Hello, did everybody hear? Namumba
Right.
edits. I didn't know you edit.
Yeah. Yeah, I edit like that's like part of my production business. So like basically all the things I did for myself, I just put it into a business because I'm like,
Mm.
if I like know how to make beats, make videos, edit, you know, mix master, then I could just make that a whole business right there.
So how
So
long you
like
been producing and creating videos and stuff? Because I didn't even remember. I think you may have told me, but I didn't remember that about you.
that's maybe like a little bit
See, it's
before
good that you're
2020.
here.
Oh yeah, yeah, I do that. Like I actually like that's like part of what I like. That's part of my artistry is like making the videos because I used to make like back then I was making videos like in COVID hit. I was making a lot of videos, editing, learning how to do 3D animation, all that type of stuff, all the crazy stuff that like when you put
Oh,
Star Wars ships in the air, I was learning all that
oh,
stuff.
really? Oh,
Yeah,
shoot. I'm gonna have to
but
hang with
like
you.
but like it was so time consuming. But like now, and I some videos popped off and went viral, but then I was like, dang, yo, this is time consuming, yo. But now I have the skill now to do that, well, and apply that to anything that I really want to do. So, um, yeah, it's like kind of part of my it's kind of part of my artistry for real right now.
That's amazing. Amazing. So now something else I didn't know about you is teaching high school students.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah,
I didn't know
yeah,
about that. Talk
yeah.
to
Because
me.
I what happened was like while I was in school, I was just like I was looking at high school venues to have our organization perform or talk to people at, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But then while I was like it's weird because when you're like pursuing something, like you put yourself in that like vibration or field where people are like just I don't know, like somebody could just like see you walking across the street and be like,
It's a
you know, I
magnetic
got a
way.
school, like, you know, like I don't know what it is. Cause like I'm looking for the result and it's like, dang, I'm not finding nothing right now. But if you like stay in that low vibration, like some random opportunity just pops up. So yeah, I was looking for schools and stuff. I like did because I previously worked at Cutco, which is like a sales company. So I did the numbers game and like reached out to like a bunch of people with a certain prop and all that. And then I got some schools that hit me up and all that. But then like what happened was somebody at my church needed a position, like a job to help teach kids like how to make music. I'm like, that's not exactly what I was doing, but like I mean looking for, but that's kind of like that sounds cool. Let me try that out right now. Like right. So now I try that
Right.
out and then like I got to meet with like a with the high school kids, got I got really acclimated into it and we made a song like the whole class like we made a whole song about unity. It was crazy. So they got to learn about the history of music, how to use a digital audio station, and then we just the goal of the class was to make a song about unity. So we made that, and now I'm actually back there doing it again because now we're making a song about like a civil rights character named Timothy Hayes.
Mhm.
So yeah, no, it's really cool though. It's really cool doing that because one of my goals is to be making like group songs with people. Like that's how we started the organization over there. And I didn't even know I was doing it. I was just doing it by default. But I just like oh wait, I like doing that for some reason, making group songs with people. So I don't know, like it's just part of the
You're
journey, I guess.
finding, no, it's just,
Yeah,
you're not really finding yourself. You're finding the things that make you you.
yeah, like literally, like
Hmm.
I don't even know. Like I just had. It's like when you really start like meditating and trying to figure out who you are, you just start doing things that like align with who you are. And then that's how I started doing this. Because like with the org, we literally made a group song together, and I was like, wait, we should make a group out of this. And then boom, we start making a group. But then I realized, oh wait, groups have to have certain organizations in it. I mean, structure to it. And all this is
Yeah.
like that's when you learn all this other stuff with it, right? But yeah, like it's just like going and taking different paths that maybe like you don't really understand at first, but when you go into it and keep doing it, keep going on until you reach a certain like a certain status with it,
Maturity.
then yeah,
Certain
maturity with
maturity.
it, you
Hmm.
learn something. And then when you're there, you're like, oh, okay, do I want to do this or do I not want to do this? And, but if you don't want to do, you could just take it into the next thing you want to do, or you could just keep taking it further. But like that's kind of how like I've been attacking that.
It's amazing because, I just see the maturity in the few years we've been hanging out. And I really think you have a question on here like what made you choose to do this, but it is you. I don't know if you realize that it is you. That like is the major foundation of the person that you are is the energy of the music that you put out for people when they're going through something at a time
Mm,
when they need to hear it, or
yeah,
the kids that you just look in their eye and you can give them a little bit of extra life energy, and your spirit is so wonderful. And even when you're challenged, you still carry yourself in a beautiful way. Like you
oh, yeah,
I could
thanks.
tell even when you're, I mean, even though, I know, I could tell I have a little different discernment, but I could tell when you're stressed out and I could tell, okay,
Oh
what,
yeah,
what, what's going on? Matter of fact, don't tell me now. Tell me later. Call me like 10 weeks from now. I don't care when you call me, but whatever's going on right now, if you don't want to talk about it, I'm here. But
right.
as sometimes I could just say that to you and I don't even need to hear it from you. And you're like, okay, you got me. you know,
Right. Not
you
right
know,
though.
but I
Yeah.
could tell, oh, that's just something that we both have, and you have to remember to give that to others too. The same thing that I can give to you, you can give to others.
Right.
And the way to strengthen it is to use the gift that we have. And the gift that we have is to be able to entertain and enlighten people at the same time. And
Right.
I know that's it. So,
That was well
let's,
said.
you have K and D. I love your, questions because a lot of them we already answered. But instead of K&D, let's talk about articulation and working with Hanan. How has that helped you in Philadelphia? I know it has because, oof, sometimes you just got to remember. I remember what somebody says, and sometimes when the way they put it in your ear, it
Yeah.
gets
Now,
in you.
articulation, like Dr. Hanan has a really good idea to like help artists grow. Like like developing a class, like developing like a training kind of program for for artists is like really good. Like I feel like she would be really like she is really good at that, honestly. Right? Like when we did the show and like doing the rehearsals and stuff, it just made everybody have a good standard for where you should have your performance at. And then like when I go back to the organization here and we do when we do rehearsals,
Mm-hmm.
we're like okay, I'm like okay, make sure like these are hitting these certain points. Like now we got a creative director and artist managers like now
Mm-hmm.
so that every show goes like this. Like I was doing my practice for the basketball tournament halftime show, and I was like,
Yep.
make sure y'all critique me like during my practice and stuff like that. And the creative director was like really critiquing me. I was like, hey, thank you, yo, because that's how Dr. Hanan was doing it like during the
Mm-hmm.
arts education, and like that's how I want to set up so that when artists like when we actually get our artists set, like they get in that development. And yeah, now arts education like it definitely helped out with that. And there's more plans in the future too with arts education. I know. I gotta talk to
Yeah.
Dr.
Yeah.
Hanan some
Yeah.
more, but
Yeah.
like she has a lot of different plans for that. Yeah, it's gonna be really good though. Really good.
Yeah. Listen. It's genuine. It's from the heart. There's a passion in it. There's a we call it, it may be insane passion, but we have a passion because we know what's on the other side of the push.
Hmm.
And um, I I know it's impacted. So talk to me about K&D and Artscation, how that like works for you.
Well, wait. What was the
Yeah,
last thing you said before? I think you said like you said you know what's on the other side of the push.
of the push. That
Oh,
the
okay,
way we
okay.
push you, we know what's on the other side of the push. And it might be like, they're pushing me too much, but we know what's on the other side. So
Yeah,
yeah. And
yeah,
this is, where you're critiquing yourself, okay with people critiquing you. You're not feeling like, oh, they're picking on me. Not some people have that attitude, but some people don't like creative criticism at all.
mm,
But we come from a place where, look, this is the way it needs to be and you can do it. Not,
right.
this is the way it's gonna be, and if it's not done that way, because it's important for us to know. But then I was asking about the K&D and the impact on your life.
Oh yeah, yeah. Honestly, like Kids Next Dorm, like I feel like with Kids Next Dorm and just like doing events in general right now, it's just taught me to. It's teaching me how to like how to see everybody's points of views, like not just my own vision. Even though I have like a strong passion, like you just said, like everybody has a strong passion for this thing, but like how to trust different people with like it teaches me how to trust different people with a vision. Because like you
Mm,
can't do everything by yourself. Like you need other people. Like just like how I would be giving good energy to people. Like it's a transaction. Like they will be giving me good energy as well. Like you know what I'm saying? Even though like I'm just worried about helping other people, like I gotta also like look at myself. Like I gotta also focus on myself, right? But you need other people though. Like for certain things, you just need other
mhm.
people. So like when I look at the org, it's like okay, I can't do every single little thing. I can't be like an artist manager and an artist and the president and all that at the same time. Because it's like while I can do all those things, if I like don't focus on one thing, it's gonna get like I won't be having the best output that I could have when we have a team.
Yes.
Now like with the team and like delegating to them people, right? Now like the people that are like specifically towards this thing can like put their 100% in this and like now you get a crazier output because everybody's putting 100% into
Yeah.
their their thing. And like that's something I've just been learning. That's just something I've been learning a lot. Like just with the organization with different people that's like good at leading in this section, people that's like better than me at leading in certain sections. Like it's just crazy.
Yes.
Like, yeah, it's just crazy. It's like working on this. It's like for me, it's kind of working on the muscle because I'm like a perfectionist and I already know what's needed to make something like good. It's like working on the muscle to step back a second, like, okay, like, all
It's in
right,
your blood. Yeah.
let me just let this person like rock out and cook the food, because like okay, I'm gonna add the gene dungu to that joint, but like they may add some garlic and
That's what I'm
and pepper and
saying.
all that.
Yeah.
You mean like
Yeah.
that's something I've been working on more so.
Yeah. I like taking your hands off of stuff and seeing where it
Yeah,
ends up.
because God already knows like what you want already, so like you don't gotta be in control and hold the wheel every single like you don't gotta be the one that's holding the wheel all the time. If
Isn't
God
that
already
something?
knows what you want, you
You
could
better
focus
talk
on what He
it.
needs you to be focused on at that time. It's like when wait, I think it was like Peter. I think it was Peter or something. I think like they were talking about delegation. They're like, oh yeah, these people over here, like they need attention to because they're not getting enough food. And then like
Yes.
he was like, all right, so we're gonna delegate this
Just
disciple over here to go handle
take
this because
care
we
of it.
gotta be the ones speaking the
Yeah.
word. You mean they
You
need us
better
here
go
to help
ahead.
hear the
Yep.
word. So I was like, I can't remember who that was though, because
It
I've
was,
been reading a lot. But
yeah.
it was who?
It was, I'll tell you right now because I can't remember off the top of my head. He was
I think it was
delegating
an
to,
X. I think it was an X that happened.
it is Axe, but I just can't remember what part and where he was off the top of my head right now. But that is the purpose of the disciples, you know? And it's
Right.
so amazing that there were so many, but Peter was the one. Peter was the one that was able to take, just like we delegate. We delegate, we have to delegate with the sensitivity of knowing who can carry what needs to be done forward.
Right.
And I believe that Peter was that leader. He's like the manager, the
Right.
manager of the areas that he was sent to speak to. You know,
Right.
it's like I'm going to manage this area, and some are going to listen, some are not going to listen. But I know that God sent me here. I got to do what God told me to do. I got to do what God told me to do. I got to do walk with Jesus. I got to do this. You know, there's a lot of things that the work that we do, we have to keep in comparison. There are people in the Bible that are in comparison, and there's everything that we are struggling with. If we just go to where we need to in the Bible, we can fix it. So even like in leadership is very tough. And I see, you're really getting into it. I'm really, really proud of what you're doing because, maybe 2 years ago, it wasn't as aggressive and as easy for you, but
Mm.
I see the growth and I know you must feel it. You
Yeah.
have to feel it,
Yeah.
you know? I feel like 2 years ago when we were all like, what was it, like 7 or 8 of us, and you were on the computer and you were just
Huh.
like, yeah, 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 yeah. But now you are able, and this is the show. Like I said, and Hanan said it too. I said he deserves his own show, but when it's supposed to happen, and I feel like today is just that day that it needed to happen because it really. There's a reason why the sound went out on the first, or the picture went out on the last one. I'm not sure
Oh
what it
yeah.
is, but God made it so that we would have to do a live show right here at this point because, it's summertime and you are very much, very much, very much, very much appreciated and needed
Oh,
right
thank
now
you.
in this time. Not just in Philadelphia, not just in New Haven, but literally in this world. A 22-year-old believer who is magnificent in spreading his light, not himself, but spreading his light to where it needs to be. But maybe 2 years ago you weren't sure which direction. But I see the growth. I'm looking forward to being down there with you guys for a couple of days here and there. When I can, me and Azaria come down and party with y'all. You know how we do. Listen, what's the next? Me and Azari, that's us.
Huh.
But I really want to know what Kids Next Door. What is the schedule like with Kids Next Door right now?
For this semester, we have we have open mic about to come up, but that's in 2 weeks. And then we have a Halloween thing that we're doing. We had actually started off doing parties, right, and having artists perform at those parties. So like, and we went into like doing more organized events, but like we're gonna bring that back in a sense, but it's gonna be like an organized party with artists performing to boost the artists that's in our
Mhm.
coalition right now. Since now we have an artist coalition, so we know who's artists and who's gonna be focused on just the internal things,
Mhm.
right? So we're doing that. We're gonna be doing that in October, and we're gonna end off with a big event with like multiple organizations at Temple collabing, and then in November we're gonna do, I believe November 15th, we booked a space to do like a big either a showcase or a show there.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
actually
But in
like with my calendar as you say this. So.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, October though, there's supposed to be a big event in October. And we still like formulating it more so, but like all of our events are events like the whole family can come to, honestly though. For the most part, unless we say it's gonna be like some kind of party that's like not like that's more like age appropriate, but honestly, all of our events are like events that anybody can come to. Um, yeah, and then the next semester we're building up something for the Temple's big event. The Temple does something like it's called Outchella where they have big artists come through. So like what one of the other goals of the org was to make it so that artists can perform at Archella for the first time because they stopped doing it. Like, well, they never did that. Honestly, I don't think I had like artists that's at Temple performing with the big artists that they book. So we're trying to
Mhm.
get that to happen because like I don't know why that's not happening. Like I don't get it. Like like there's good artists at Temple. There's really good talented artists at Temple that can
Yes.
outperform the artists that come. that they pay like thousands of
Shows
dollars.
there. I've been to shows there. Amazing. And
Yeah,
literally, I was on Franklin, so I was there. So yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So we trying to just make that happen, even if it's a competition, like they compete for the slot to perform over there, right?
That's a
Or
good
some
idea.
kind of process. That's how we was gonna do. It's gonna be Battle of the Artists, where like you do an event where we show artists performing and we let the crowd decide like who should be the one that like opens up, like through or like judges as well. Like based off of that, they will be the ones that get the slot to
Yeah, be
perform.
careful with the judging though, because sometimes you get the people that favoritism. People go, oh no, they like this
Right,
one. So just yes, be careful with that too. It's
right,
amazing.
right. Like really
TBS,
non-biased though. We gotta be non-biased judges.
yes, non-bias is num,
Yeah,
but then at the same time, as long as they're for the kids.
right.
Yeah. So just let me know anytime. A matter of fact, I'll get a little calendar up and I'll make sure that I share it on the MarceyLynn once again pages. Now that I know that I thank you, Harry, for showing me that I had a whole Instagram thing going on and I didn't know. Now I'm using it like crazy. You noticed, right? Because Jaden was the first one to show me that I had stuff, and then I saw all your stuff. I knew it was there, but I never really used it. So now I get to see all you guys, and I'm like, yeah, I like that. I love that. I love it. I love it. But so what's the newest song coming out?
I have a like what I have right now coming out. It's crazy because I'm actually about to drop something this Friday, but like it's not like I'm dropping like freestyles basically because I have a project that's coming out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do something called Freestyle Friday where I drop a freestyle every Friday. I just been getting so much inspiration to make music, so I'm like, okay, I gotta produce
Mm,
my music, right? So
I am so like
I
I'm so in awe of all of you guys.
yeah,
Uh,
so
right.
I'm gonna be releasing music like consistently, like every Friday. But like this is just like freestyles. So at the end of that, like section, like it will be like a 4 or 6 months. I mean, 6 week section. I'll ask people, all right, what do you like out of these freestyles, right? Or what do you want me to add? What would you want me to add to this project, right? Like so that I can let people be a part of the creation process of this project I'm
Definitely.
gonna drop.
I'm,
This
I'm
next
I'm doing
project I'm drop.
reminders, so I'm not looking down at my phone doing something else. I'm literally putting reminders of the things that you're telling me in my
Oh,
phone.
really? Ah,
So you
yeah,
said every Friday, right?
yeah. That's something I'm gonna be doing. Yeah. Because I actually make music a lot, but I don't always put everything out. But like
Yes.
I make music a lot though, and that's one of the things. Also,
Listen,
have another song called "All Right" that's gonna be dropping um with DJ Alexander, and I have to drop some remixes.
okay. So give me some timeline. So you say you got new music coming out every Friday, pretty much, right? Is
Yeah,
that what I'm hearing? You
yeah.
got a
That's
video
not
coming out.
that's not necessarily like official, but the next big thing will be that video though. Next big thing will be the video, that new shuffle video.
Okay, and
That's
we
like the
have the
next
date
big
on
thing that's
that.
dropping.
We don't have the date on it yet, right?
We don't have the official date yet. We don't
Mhm.
have the official date. I don't want to
But
say the
as soon as
official
I
date
get
yet.
it, I'll put it out to everyone at the
Yeah, yeah. I
official.
don't want to say that yet. I don't want to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I understand. So, with your spiritual walk, how are you working on your spiritual walk in the midst of all this besides your music?
Oh yeah, I could tell you right now. What I'm doing for my spiritual walk, taking my herbs. You know what I'm saying? Taking my herbs.
That's what
Herbs
I
with
want
it.
to know.
Little
Yep.
doc. Right. Meditating every day. Like every morning, I get up, meditate, and like also like that's a lot of information. Matter of fact, I meditate a lot though. Like, and I practice different like styles of meditation, different things that like think about. I say like who I am, like or like in my goals like every day. And then I also read the Bible every day, every morning. Um if I feel because I'm like honestly I don't like reading. I used to not like reading like but then I started reading more because I just wanted to learn different things. I just started picking up different books and stuff and like started reading more on a consistent level. But the Bible is something I like read a lot just because I just want to like get closer to my creator. So
Mhm.
yeah, I read that. If I feel like tired, I read a little bit and then pray about it, make sure like that I retain my information and then write out I'll write out what I like learned and stuff like what I got from it. And then that's something that's what I've been doing to get level and fasting. Fasting. Yeah, that's something I
Fasting's
just actually
great.
gotta fast.
Fasting's great. I'll do it 12 hours one way or the other. So yeah, and then 8 hours here and there. And I do my specifics. I call it specifics. I can't even talk today. Specifics fasting.
Yeah.
4 hours. Something happens right now. 4 hours I'm fasting.
Oh really?
Uh,
That's
yeah,
tough.
yeah, it happens. Like literally, I took a bite of something. I had a situation this morning, and I just went ahead and fasted, and the clarity came at the end of the 4 hours. And it's the way fasting is supposed to work. People don't understand what fasting is about. What's fasting
Right.
about? Fasting. Are you depriving yourself? No, I'm not depriving myself. I'm cleaning my
That
energy so I can
cleansing out.
think clearer. Yeah. So anything else
Right.
that you're doing to keep yourself uplifted in these crazy times?
Um, other than those things, like maybe too, like unplugging a lot. Try to unplug, and then just hanging out with friends. Like when I get to hang out with friends, like it's just like I definitely like thank God for them times. Because a lot of times, like I'll try to like I'm very independent, so I was just like do what I gotta do. But hanging out with friends and family, especially family, like those are things that like help me to like to keep my sanity.
So
You know,
you were introvert
real
for
right,
5 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes. Yeah,
real right.
introvert for about 5 minutes. Yeah, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Sometimes you just have to shut it down.
Right,
Usually, I we are the type of people that don't have a problem sleeping when it is necessary.
right,
Yeah, yeah.
right.
So
Though.
I'm glad. Just keep yourself cleansed, and is there anything, and you have the next few minutes to go ahead and just let me know anything that you may not have been asked that you may want to share, any surprises. I know I'm trying to get all these dates straight. I'm looking at, just send me a calendar at this point. I'm going to make sure I put
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna
calendar
send
on
you
my
a
business.
calendar.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
send
because
you a
I can,
calendar on these projects. There's so
yeah.
many. So
And I
and
know
I've
you
been
have this,
training for the basketball team. I've been training for that, like right now. Like it's
like
almost like wait, you said what?
training,
Yeah, like
training for, training.
like training, like yeah, like at that level. Because I used to play basketball like for that level, so that's why like I'm really been training for that. And I've been actually getting progress right now. Like it's crazy. Like my shot is just like that. It's just crazy. I've been training for that. So
It's amazing.
yeah,
Listen, sidelining, um, audiencing, pre-record, listen, just let me know so I
that's
get an
a
Airbnb.
that's one of the reasons too though. Like that's like because that's kind of on the low, but like that's one of the reasons why like my project's kind of been a little like slow right now.
Mm-hmm.
But like they're still like actively being worked on. But like me training, that's like one of the reasons though, because I've just been like I've been seeing the door right now.
You
Like
love it. You
like
have a
yeah,
love for it.
literally though, it's part of who I am. Both my wrists they broke when I was like really trying to get into it, and like now they're more healed. So I'm like, wait, I still got time to
I
like really
remember you
go for that.
telling me that. Breaking both of
I'm
your
like,
wrists.
yeah, and that's part of why I started really getting into my health. So I'm like, all right, I don't give up on anything easily. Like I'm about to go back and really train and see and really make this team like really do what I got to do. So like I've been training and then boom and making sure like I still get my projects done, but like I just been training for that. So yeah, we're gonna see though. We're gonna see.
Well, I'm your old auntie cheerleader. Is your cheerleader? Hey, just tell me what colors I need to have. You're gonna do well. You're gonna do well because you know why? Your purpose is strengthened by your faith,
Right.
and I don't see anyone that can even get you down on what you want to do. You're like me. It's like somebody said I can't, so I am already. They don't even realize it. I
Right.
am already,
I
and they
am.
don't even realize it. I am already.
Yeah. That's what you gotta say though. You have to actually claim it. Like that's who you are. Like it's not even about the result. It's just about like
I'm
the action of
going to.
constantly doing it. Yeah, like
It is. I'm going to. It is not. I think I can. Not maybe. Not.
no, like I literally am doing it though.
that
That's
but
my answer.
word. You know how they say you put a but in it and it cancels out
Yeah.
everything before it?
Yeah, no, you can't do that. Like you literally
We just
doing
gonna start with but.
yeah, no.
So nothing
Everything
can
that
be
you
kept
like
from.
say that you are, like everything, every goal that you want, like just say that's who you are. Just like align yourself with that, and then as time goes by, like by the grace, because God is a God by grace, so like not by works. So like you
Mm-hmm.
do that at like at a
Mm-hmm.
certain point, you're gonna get that grace. Like
Let's
this
see.
is gonna
Yeah, that
happen.
mercy.
Like it's
Yeah.
not like, oh, I did this many times. Oh, it should happen right here. No, like that's not how nothing works for like like it's just
Mm-hmm.
like you gotta be prepared to walk through the door. Like you gotta be prepped to walk through the door when it's time to, so you
Yes.
gotta keep doing this certain thing until like when that door opens and you just all right, boom.
Yes.
When the
Yes.
opportunity
Yes.
comes, you just there. That's what
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Walking your purpose. So if you had a 3 minute commercial or a 2 minute commercial for your older self, what would it be? What would you tell yourself when you're 50
when I'm
right now?
50,
Right now. Even though
what
things
would
are
I
going to
tell
change, you
myself
probably
when
going to
I'm
tell yourself the
50?
same thing. When you're 50, what would you tell yourself? Not what would you told yourself when you were young. I'm reversing it on you. So
Yeah, because
what
I
would you
would like
tell
think I would
yourself?
be asking my 50-year self to tell me like what's up, yo, like
No, no.
but I mean,
So
um,
you can send yourself a message to the future,
okay, if I send myself a message to the future,
and I mean encouraging, like you already have done it. Like after you've walked in it, what
I
would you
would
say?
tell I would tell my future self like, dang, I'd be like, good job. But then also I'd be like, just don't forget, like don't forget the person you are from right here to there because it's like you were already that when you was this age. Like it's nothing really changed much. Like well, things changed a lot, but like this is like who you were. Like once you declared this is who you were, it's like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's you right there. Okay, cool. I didn't expect all that though, but yeah,
Yeah,
right. That's probably like how the conversation will go. That's probably how the conversation will go. I would probably just tell him my 50 or so. Yeah, just keep going. Just
keep
keep doing
going. You
what you're
did it.
supposed to
Now
do.
keep going.
Yeah,
That 99 won't do type thing.
yeah. Like just keep walking on that path.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
Whatever you've done has worked. You know,
right.
really, really has worked. I'm very proud of you, and I always tell you how much I love you. And you know, I'm always here. I'm always here. Get that calendar to me, and we will get it done. All
Oh
right, we
yes.
will definitely continue to get it done. Harry, I thank you, and I apologize. You are listening to MarceyLynn once again on 103.5 FM, WNHH, New Haven Independent, your home for community radio, and I will let Namumba take us out.
All right. Again, you can find me at 13 Moomba on Instagram and MUMBA on all platforms as my artist platform. And thank you guys for tuning in.
We will see you soon. I love you. Make sure you send me the calendar, okay?
Okay, yeah, I will.
All
I
right, we're
definitely
dancing
will.
out. One more time. Hallelujah, hallelujah. What? Hallelujah,
Yeah,
hallelujah, hallelujah. Call me later.
I will.
Hallelujah. Uh, uh. Thank you, Harry. I love you. I know I'm a pain in the butt, but that's not. I'm never gonna change.
All right, brother. Here.
Help me, please. Deliver you. You best beware who you be. That Satan ain't no joke. He's smart, he's real, he's slick, he's like, he's lucky. Got you sitting at home with a broken heart. Feeling like you're losing and he's tearing you apart.
Oh, the devil is a liar.
And
Oh,